Hey, I'm Nate.
And I'm Sky. Welcome to Say It Real, the podcast that helps you speak real English with confidence.
We kick things off with good vibes and real talk.
So grab your headphones and let's get started. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Say It Real, the podcast where we believe fluency starts with real and sometimes a little messy conversation. I'm Sky.
And I'm Nate. You know that feeling, Sky, when you say something in English and you feel it in your gut that the word order was a little off?
Oh, I know it well. That little moment of panic where you think, wait, did that sound right? It's a totally normal part of learning.
Exactly. And today, we're going to fix one of the biggest culprits. If you've ever said something like, where you are, instead of, where are you are in the right place. This episode is for you.
That's our emotional hook. And by the end of these 10 minutes, that little mix-up is going to be a thing of the past.
Totally. It reminds me actually of a friend of mine, Anna. She's brilliant, works in tech, but she was preparing for a big job interview in English. She was practicing with me over video call, and she wanted to ask how the company handles remote work.
Oh, a high-stakes situation? I can feel the pressure already.
Exactly. And she said it just like that. How the company handles, as she knew it was wrong. She paused and kind of corrected herself. How does the company handle? But that little hesitation, that moment of self-doubt, it just completely threw off her confidence for the next minute.
It's such a small thing, but it makes you feel like an outsider, right? That little barrier feels huge in the moment. It's like your brain is working overtime just to find the right gear.
For sure. And that's what we're talking about today. It's not just about grammar, it's about connection. And in English, the key to asking questions that connect is a little thing called inversion.
Such a simple but powerful concept. Inversion just means we flip the usual sentence order. So in a normal statement, you have the subject, then the verb, like, you are happy.
Subject is you, verb is are. Simple. But to make it a question, we invert, we flip them. The verb comes first. So you are happy becomes
Are you happy? See, the verb are moved to the front. But Nate, what about a sentence like, you like pizza? There's no are or is to move.
Great question. This is where English gets a little tricky, but it's consistent. When there's no helping verb or auxiliary verb, we call in a superhero. And that superhero is do, or does, or did. We call this do support.
Do support. I love that. So you like pizza gets a little do at the beginning and becomes do you like pizza? And you know, there's a psychological reason this is so tough. It's called L1 interference. Your first language's grammar rules literally interfere with the new rules you're trying to learn. Your brain is so used to one way of doing things, it defaults to that under pressure.
That makes so much sense. So it's not that you don't know the rule, it's that your brain is on autopilot. The key is to make the new way, the inversion, the new autopilot setting. And that only comes with practice.
You got it. And this works for information questions too. The what questions like what, where, when, why. The formula is almost the same. WH word, then the auxiliary verb, then the subject. So you are going becomes where are you going?
Okay, so let's get into our practical tips. The main concept here is what Nate mentioned, inversion, that flip. And the key vocabulary is auxiliary verb, those little helpers like am, is, are, have, can, do. The psychological part is letting go of that textbook feeling. It feels unnatural at first because you're breaking the sentence rule you learned, but it's the key to sounding natural. Such a good point. Now, there are a couple of tricky situations where you don't invert. Tip number one, indirect questions. These are questions inside another sentence, like, can you tell me where the station is? Notice it's not where is the station. The question part stays in statement order.
Right, because the main question is, can you tell me? Good one. Tip number 2 is subject questions. This is when the WH word is the subject. For example, in Who called you? The word who is the person doing the calling. No inversion needed there. Here's a pro tip number 3. Practice with question tags. These are the little mini questions we add to the end of statements like, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? This forces you to find the auxiliary and invert it, but in a low-pressure way.
Ah, that's a great one. Like, you've finished the report, haven't you? It's like a little inversion workout. But honestly, 90% of the time, you're going to need that inversion. So let's practice it. We're going to do guided repetition. I'll say a statement. You, listening at home, try to turn it into a question. Ready, Sky?
Let's do it.
Okay. Statement 1. She is tired. The question is she tired?
Statement 2, they can help us. That becomes, can they help us?
Okay. A tricky one. He studied English. Think about the tense. It's past. The question is, what did he study? Or did he study English? We brought in our superhero, did.
Last one for this round. Statement 4, they have been waiting for a while. How would you ask about the duration? The question is, how long have they been waiting? Awesome! You're all doing great. Now for a quick, fun true or false listening quiz. Just say true or false out loud. Ready? Question 1. To ask about someone's origin, you should say where you are from. True or false?
That is false. You need to invert. Where are you from?
Question 2. If I want to be polite, I can say, could you tell me what time is it? True or false?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. It's false because it's an indirect question. It should be, could you tell me what time it is? No inversion at the end there. Okay, question 3. Here it is. Who did call you last night? Is that correct? True or false?
This is another tricky one. That is false. Remember subject questions? Here, who is the subject? We don't need did. It should just be, who called you last night? Simple and clean.
You are a master of tricky questions, Sky. Okay, one more for everyone at home. Question 4. Why she isn't coming? True or false?
And that is false. It's so close. But the auxiliary isn't has to come before the subject she. The correct version is, why isn't she coming? Fantastic job, everyone.
Inversion. It is the secret handshake to sounding natural when you ask questions in English.
And those auxiliary verbs are the little helpers like is, are, can, have, will, should. And if you don't have one,
You use do support. Just call in do, does, or did to save the day.
and that is it. That's the core of asking questions like a native speaker. It might feel weird at first, but trust us, practicing this one thing will make a huge difference in how natural and confident you sound.
It really will. And remember, every time you try, you're building that muscle. It's not about being perfect, it's about connecting. We are so proud of you for putting in the work today.
We really are. If this episode helped you, it would mean the world to us if you'd subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. And please leave us a comment. Let us know if you had an aha moment during this episode.
Yeah, tell us what topic you'd love to hear in a future episode. We make this show for you. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep saying it real.